Flatter in my outfit. He would do anything to get the job done. But now, here's a useless, second-guessing excuse for a man who doesn't want to fight. Frankly, I don't trust you. And I don't know if you should even go on the mission tomorrow.
Just because I don't agree with you, that doesn't mean I won't do my duty.
This has nothing to do with whether you agree with me or not. This has to do with whether I can trust you to cover my ass when things get hot. Whether you still have the guts to do the job in the field.
How many missions have I got out on with you already, Captain? Did I ever let you down? Or the unit?
Always the first time. My gut tells me I can't trust you anymore.
You do remember that I saved your life?
Yes, I remember. You blew away that Palestinian sniper who was about to shoot me, and you did your duty well. I expressed my gratitude. My family wept with joy. That was 8 years ago. Since then, you've changed.
No, I haven't. I'd do it again in a split of a hair. It's just that I think that going on these missions has become a pointless exercise in futility.
Well, tell that to my brother's widow and his orphan kids. Ask her if you think that this is just some kind of pointless exercise in futility. Ask her and every victim of terrorism whether they think that fighting to defend ourselves is a waste of time.
The problem, Captain, is not going after the terrorists, who I despise as much as you do, but that inevitably we wind up hurting and killing innocent civilians.
There are no innocent civilians. We're all in it together. Terrorists and their families.
Oh, does that go for little babies, too? For the elders?
Now you listen to me, and you listen to me good. Every Palestinian is our enemy. They hate us. They teach their children to hate us. And if we don't go after them, then they will come after us, and I would prefer the former to the latter. Do I make myself clear?
Oh, loud and clear, Captain. But what are we going to do when we bust into some Palestinian's home and set her?
Fuck the regulations and fuck you. You should be helping me, you stupid ingrate. Instead, all you do is complain. Where do you think you are, and who do you think you're talking to? These people hate us and will do anything to protect their so-called soldiers. Do you understand that? Can't you see I'm right? You're just in my way.
Captain, I beg you, don't stay here alone.
Listen, Greenberg, I'm doing you a favor. I may do things that you may not want to witness. So get the hell out of here before I fucking throw you out, and don't make me have to do that. And take those clowns with you.
Pointing to the women and children still cowering in the corners.
All right, Captain. I'll obey. But I still think you're wrong.
Get the hell out of here, now!
Let's
Greenberg
go.
speaks to the cowering Palestinians.
Let's go. Get up.
The Palestinians slowly got to the corner, still shaking with fear, and exit, accompanied by Greenberg and the other soldiers. Mordecai is now alone.
Okay, I know you were here, so come on out. You won't be hurt. I know you are here, so come out right now, and I promise I won't hurt you. Okay? That's what you want to play? Have it your way.
Mordecai grabs a piece of paper, takes out a match, and lights the paper on fire.
I'm going to count to 5. You don't come out, I'm going to burn this house down and then shoot you all while you're trying to escape. 5, 4, 3, 2.
A young woman appears. She is calm and self-assured.
Are you looking for me?
Mordecai freezes and stares back at him, totally mesmerized, transfixed. His jaw drops. He slowly glances over at the burning paper, extinguishes the fire, walks directly toward the woman, gazes directly into her eyes, embraces her in his arms, and gives her a long, passionate kiss on the lips, to which The woman responds by wrapping her legs around his waist and emitting moans of passion. They slowly drop to the ground as the lights go out. And while the stage is dark, sounds of passionate lovemaking continue to be heard. End of scene 2.
Scene 3. Mordecai and the young woman are getting dressed. It is apparent that they had sex.
Baby, that was great. By the way, what's your name?
Sophia bin Amin.
Oh, you're Palestinian?
Yes, I am. Are you shocked or disappointed?
I don't know what to think. I don't know what came over me.
I don't know either. All I know is that you were acting kind of crazy before, which actually turned me on.
Hey, what do you mean crazy? Look, I'm trying to get rid of terrorists. How's that crazy?
Threatening to burn homes? Bullying old people and babies? Don't you think that's being a bit extreme?
What, that's extreme? After the way you people throw bombs at us?
You think I'm one of those people?
Listen, I don't know who you are. All I know is that something happened to me, and it's like you put a spell on me, and now I'm caught in your web, and I don't know what to think.
Did you think I would blow you up? Do you think I would harm you after what we just did?
I just don't know what to say. All I know is I want you, and I don't know why.
Her arms around Mordecai, who kisses her and then pushes her away.
Oh my God, what am I doing? You're the enemy.
I'm the enemy. Me.
Yeah, that's right. I'm talking about you.
Don't be silly. If I was your enemy, you would have been dead long ago. Isn't it better that we're both still alive and that we made love?
Well, yeah, of course I'm glad I'm alive, but where does that leave us?
Anywhere you want to be. You're the soldier. I'm just the lowly Palestinian booty that you just used.
I think you wanted it, too.
Stop being so confident.
Sophia playfully slaps Mordecai on the butt.
Hey, stop that.
What's the matter? You don't like to play?
You keep doing that. I might want to play some more, too.
Mordecai embraces and caresses Sophia.
Well, come on, soldier boy, and show me what you've got.
Sophia reaches for Mordecai as the lights go out. End of scene 3. Scene 4. Sophia and Mordecai are scantily attired.
Look, I have to get dressed and get back to my unit.
Mordecai begins to gather his clothing and starts getting dressed. Soon Sophia does the same.
What's the hurry? Why not stay here tonight?
And because my unit will be looking for me if I don't show up, and if I'm found with you, we'll both be in trouble.
Why is that? Is it against the law for an Israeli man and a Palestinian woman to make love?
No, it's not. But look, I'm an officer in the Israeli army, and there are those who would question why I spend time with you.
You mean they would want to know if you spilled the beans to a Palestinian?
Some might ask that.
Well, did you spill the beans?
No, but I did shoot my load.
Oh, you're nasty.
Mordecai and Sophia kiss.
Now what are you afraid of? That people will make fun of you for sleeping with a Palestinian?
Yeah, they might, but I don't feel that way about you.
So what's the problem?
It's just that in my position, I can't say that I slept with the enemy. My commanders may misunderstand.
About you being with me? You just fucked me twice. Your seed is inside me. I could become pregnant, and if I do, I'll have your baby. Then what?
What about having an abortion?
You stupid ignoramus. Have an abortion? Are you out of your mind?
Hey, you're the one who brought up having a baby, not me.
Oh, typical man. He gets what he wants, and then he acts like nothing happens.
Already we're fighting.
Because you sounded like a jerk.
If I wanted to, I could take you into custody right now.
You mean like you did with my aunt and my little cousins?
Oh, wait, so they were related to you?
What did you think? I just happened to be passing by while you were threatening my family?
Oh, so you live here.
Yes. I was visiting my aunts. I live in Jordan.
What were you doing in Jordan?
Going to school. I was studying to be a social worker.
Oh, to help the underprivileged. How noble.
There are innocent people suffering in this world, and somebody has to help
A
them.
bunch of crap. You really believe that, John?
Yes, I do. Look around you. Nothing but deprivation. Is that fair?
Look, I don't know what's fair. All I know is that this village harbors terrorist cells that must be destroyed, and nothing's going to stop me from doing just that.
Is that why you're here? To go after terrorists? Do you think I'm a terrorist?
Of course I don't. Or at least, least I don't think you are.
You don't think I am? Well, did you find any metallic objects in my pussy? Or did I toss a bomb at you while I was sucking your dick? Did I try to kill you while you were sleeping? What are you talking about?
Calm down. Look, I'm not accusing you of being a terrorist, but that doesn't mean they're not here.
Well, I'm not hiding any terrorists.
If you were, would you tell me?
Now you want me to be a snitch.
Do you know something that I need to know?
Maybe I do.
Don't play games with me.
I'm not playing games. This is not a game. You are about to burn my aunt's house down. What would that have accomplished?
Would have taught your people not to harbor terrorists.
You really think that by burning down houses you will defeat terrorism?
Yes, I do. Especially when we destroy houses the terrorists use for cover.
But what about if you burn down the wrong house?
There are no wrong houses.
No wrong houses.
That's right. Because as far as Israel is concerned, every Palestinian village is a safe haven for terrorists, and so start this war. Israel wants to live in peace with its neighbors.
Well, we do too, but not while we're being subjected to intimidation.
It's Israel has been a target of intimidation.
I don't see it like that at all. In fact, I think you've got the situation backwards.
Oh, you're not going to tell me that Israel is the aggressor, are you?
You said it. You attacked us. We didn't attack you.
Yeah, try telling that to any Israeli who's lost a relative because of a terrorist attack.
Why are you so set against Palestinians?
Because for as long as I can remember, all I have heard from your people is how they want to destroy the state of Israel, eradicate the Jewish people, and I have dedicated my life to stop that from happening. My parents helped found the state of Israel in 1948, and I'm not going to let anyone undo all the work they did to ensure the Jews have a country of their own. And also, my brother was killed in a terrorist attack.
Look, I'm sorry about your brother. That must have been rough. But remember, while your parents were founding the state of Israel, they were disenfranchising thousands of Palestinians who were forced to leave their homes, like my grandparents, who were chased out of their homes and forced into a refugee camp in Jordan. That wasn't right. That's why I live in Jordan, where I'm not even considered a citizen. I also want a country, a place that I can call home. My aunt is forced to live in this hovel. She deserves better. Can't you agree with that?
Don't make me cry. What's your story anyway?
What do you mean?
What were you doing here in the first place?
I told you I was visiting my aunt.
Where are your parents?
I'd rather not discuss it.
Sophia, don't keep secrets from me. Just because we made love doesn't mean I won't get nasty with you.
Are you threatening me? You're like a programmed machine that can't be switched off.
Okay, look, I didn't mean to sound pushy, but nevertheless, I would like to know about your parents.
Okay, since you asked me more politely, I'll tell you. But you may not like what you hear.
Just get to the point.
My mother died in a refugee camp when I was a little girl, leaving my father to raise me all alone. Maybe you've heard of my father. His name is Abdul bin Amin.
The name sounds familiar. Who is he?
He's the deputy minister for finance in the Hamas government in Gaza.
Wait a minute. Abdul bin Amin? Isn't he the guy who once said that every Jew is lower than a pig and that every Jewish woman is a whore and called the Jewish religion food for swines? Please don't tell me that creeps your father.
I told you you wouldn't like what you heard.
Where's your father now?
He still lives in Gaza.
Wonder what he would say if he found out about us.
I don't know what he would say, but I don't plan to tell him. As far as I'm concerned, this is none of his or anybody's business. We made love, and that's all there is to it.
You know that your father is a wanted criminal in Israel and that I may have to report his current whereabouts to my commanders.
Are you crazy? You think your commanders would be pleased that you slept with a criminal's daughter? And then they would come after me and my aunts and my cousins, and they would be thrown in jail where they would die.
Hey,
Mordecai embraces Sophia.
Baby, I won't do anything to hurt you.
Thank you. I thought you were about to do something very stupid.
Yeah, maybe. Look, I don't like the idea of covering up information, especially concerning wanted criminals.
Stop calling my father a criminal.
Well, it's what he is. He's repeatedly preached nothing but hatred towards the Jews, and someday he's going to pay for that.
The only thing you know about my father is what you hear and read in the news. My father is actually a very nice man, and if you met him, you would probably like him.
Well, I remember watching your father on TV screaming for Jewish blood, so I hope you understand if I tell you that I find what you just said hard to believe.
You have to understand that my father is a politician. So a lot of the things he says in public are part of an act.
Even if you're right, the fact is that he said those things and riled up a lot of people and caused a lot of problems, which is part of the reason why I'm here in this village now. If your father really doesn't mean what he says, maybe he should just shut his mouth.
Don't talk about my father like that. You don't know him like I do.
Listen, Sophia, your father has caused a lot of problems, and whether he's really a nice guy is not the point. It's what he's done that counts, and for years he's beat up on the Jews. In my book, that makes him just another rabble-rousing, neo-Nazi, anti-Semitic creep, and I have no use for anti-Semites.
While you Israelis were consolidating your occupation of Palestine, my parents were struggling to survive in a refugee camp in Jordan. My father was forced to flee Israel as a little boy and had no formal education, no medical care, and he had to fend for himself. The only thing that saved him from total oblivion was the PLO, which gave him a job, a position of authority, and an education. Everything he has, he owes to the PLO, and now to Hamas. And don't you ever call my father a creep. How would you like it if I called your parents names?
My parents don't go around preaching hatred, so you have no cause to call them anything.
Really? How about the term invader, or occupier, or racist, or usurper? Don't those terms maybe apply?
Typical Palestinian talk. I really thought it may be different, Sophia, but you're not. Just like all the other Palestinians, full of hate, but just a little sweeter.
Oh, my dear darling Mordecai, you are so wrong about me and about my people. You believe your own propaganda, but I know that you can change once you know the truth.
What are you talking about?
About us, you silly deluded fool!
What about us?
Isn't it obvious? Us. Being together? Fucking? Or does all of that mean nothing to you? Am I simply just a lay to you?
I don't know what to say. Okay, I'm all confused. I didn't expect this to happen.
I didn't expect it either, but it did. And I saw in your eyes that you're not the neo-fascist martinet that you pretend to be. That there is a goodness in you that would have stopped you from burning down this house.
Sophia, I've been a soldier since age 18. It's almost half of my life. I've been involved in more military operations against the Palestinians than I care to remember, and I've done some pretty nasty things, none of which I regret. So, whatever you saw in my eyes is something I don't want to hear about.
Mordecai, there is a sweetness in you that you're covering up. There is nothing wrong with being honest with yourself and with your feelings.
Stop with that psychobabble garbage! You know, all you're trying to do is catch me off guard and make me weak so I'll stop fighting, and then you'll be able to control me and maybe even turn me against my own people.
You are so silly when you're angry. Do you ever wonder how you sound? Like, do you really believe that I am trying to manipulate you?
First, I didn't give it a thought, but yeah, as we continue to talk, I have to wonder if you have any ulterior motives. I mean, for all I know, you're a Palestinian agent, or maybe even a terrorist plotting the next attack against Israel.
Your paranoia is fascinating. If what you say is true, I would have been screaming rape by now, and there would have been 50 Palestinians in here beating the crap out of you.
Hey, I did not rape you, huh? You wanted it as much as I did. Still do.
Mordecai and Sophia embrace and kiss.
So what are we going to do now?
About what?
About us?
What about us?
Aren't we going to see each other again?
Maybe. I'd love to, but under the circumstances, that may be a problem.
What are you talking about?
I'm not a civilian. If I'm caught cavorting with a Palestinian, I could be in deep shit, and I don't want that. Either for me or for you.
Don't worry about that. We can continue to see each other. What's the big
You
deal?
don't get it, do you?
I already got it. I want some more.
It's not what I mean. Seriously. I want us to go forward, but for us to get together again, it'll require a lot of planning. It's almost like a military operation.
Well, you're the expert in that, so that should be easy.
Oh, not as easy as it sounds. I mean, first we have to deal with the checkpoints. Second, I can't afford being seen with you in public. Third, oh my God. Now you're pumping information from me. I think you're a spy.
That's crap. I'm no spy. You were about to burn my family's house, and I had to do something to stop you, and that's what I did.
So all this between us was nothing but a ploy to distract me from completing my mission.
Don't be an idiot. What happened between us was, and still is special, at least to me.
What's to stop you from getting on the phone right now and telling your father about us and getting me into a lot of trouble?
You just have to trust me.
How can I trust you? You're a Palestinian. You've been taught to hate me.
Do you really believe that I hate you? That I could hurt you?
Come over here and look into my eyes.
Sophia goes over to Mordecai and they stand face to face, totally focused on each other.
Now tell me that you swear that you will never hurt or betray me, and I'll swear the same.
I, dear Captain Mordecai, swear that I will never hurt you or betray you.
And I, dear Sophia, swear that I will never hurt you or betray you too. Now you're my woman.
And now you're my man.
Sophia and Mordecai embrace. End of scene 4. Scene 5. Time next day. Place the Situation Room. Mordecai and Greenberg are standing.
Captain, where were you last night?
What are you talking about?
You know damn well what I'm talking about. You were gone for 2 hours and we had no idea what happened to you. And you had us worried.
Oh, wait, but what? What, I was gone for a few hours? So what? Hey, watch your tone of voice with me. I am still your superior officer.
So what? Are you joking? Not only did you violate protocol by not returning with your unit, by staying behind in that house, you put yourself and the entire mission in jeopardy. And in the process, you put yourself at risk for being taken hostage.
Hey, who do you think you're talking to? Stop lecturing me.
Listen, Captain. You may not believe this, but you're in deep shit. Up to your neck and maybe even higher. People are asking questions. Your failure to return last night has caused a lot of discussion, which has filtered up to the highest levels. And I'm telling you this as your friend.
Oh, what friend? I don't have any friends. You're certainly not my friend. I'm a soldier. I do my duty. Being in the Army's my life.
That's all well and good, Captain. But I'm telling you that your unauthorized absence has been duly noted by the higher-ups, and they don't like it.
How do you know all this?
Because while you were away, the colonel called an emergency meeting to figure out what to do, and he was pissed off. Especially at me for having left you in that house.
Well, didn't you tell him I ordered you to leave?
I sure did, but he didn't care about that. He wanted to know what was going on to cause you to want to stay behind and accuse me of having deserted you.
All right, so what did you tell him?
I told him the truth. After we removed the detainees from the home, you ordered me and the entire unit to leave the house while you were conducting further operations.
Did the colonel buy it?
No way. He got even more pissed off, then screamed at me again for having left you alone and said that this matter would be reported to the general. He also threatened to court-martial me for dereliction of duty, which has caused me a lot of distress.
Well, didn't you tell him that I was preparing to burn the building?
I didn't know what you were going to do. All I know is that you ordered us to leave, which we did. And we didn't hear from you again until you returned to the base.
All right, so why didn't anybody send out a search party?
Because by the time we returned, we had lost the element of surprise, so sending in a search party would have been too risky.
So in other words, I was considered expendable.
Wait a minute, Captain. I didn't say that. No, nobody ever said that. We just couldn't take the risk of losing more men.
So I guess when one of us gets stuck behind enemy lines, we're on our own.
What are you talking about, Captain? Nobody got stuck behind enemy lines. You wanted to stay, isn't that the truth?
Man, what are you driving at, Greenberg? What are you saying? I did something improper?
Captain, I'm not accusing you of anything. I'm just telling you what came down after we returned without you.
Who told you to talk to me?
Nobody, Captain. I'm trying to be your friend.
Level with me.
I swear, Captain, that I'm here right now because I know you're a good soldier and I want to support you.
I don't need your support. In fact, I'm just about ready to physically throw you out of here if you don't shut up.
Captain, please. I'm just trying to help. We've known each other since we've been kids. And my God, when I was a little kid, you were my hero. I remember the day you joined the Army. And the whole neighborhood was so proud of you. Your parents were beaming with pride, and you became a national hero after you single-handedly destroyed that vicious terrorist cell in Gaza. As far as I was concerned, you could do no wrong. I still feel that way.
Well, it's all in the past. All right, now is now, and I don't know what to think.
You know, Captain, what none of us can understand is why you took 10 hours to get back to the base when it should have taken no more than 20 minutes. What were you doing?
It's none of your damn business.
Well, maybe it's none of my business, but it's sure the Colonel's business. And he's gonna want some answers.
Oh, who's gonna inform the Colonel? You?
No, Captain. You.
Why? Because I continue to reconnoiter the area, or run into some unanticipated obstacles, or encountered some enemy activity that I had to neutralize?
Is that what happened?
Sergeant, stop this interrogation right now.
I'm not interrogating you. I'm just talking.
Well, it's time for you to stop your talking, so get the hell out of here and leave me alone.
Mordecai
Now.
pushes Greenberg out of the room. End of scene 5. Scene 6. Time 24 hours later. Place, Sophia's house. Sophia's alone. She's sitting in a chair reading a book. Suddenly, Mordecai enters the home. He is dressed in civilian clothes. Sophia, surprised, puts down the book and gets up from the chair.
Mordecai, what are you doing here?
Mordecai goes over to Sophia and kisses her.
Thought I'd pay you a visit?
How did you know I'd be here?
Well, I didn't, but I asked myself, where else would you be?
I could have been anywhere.
I thought you lived here.
I said I was visiting.
Well, what's the difference? You're here now. That's what counts.
Where are my aunts and cousins?
But they're still in custody.
Have you seen them?
I've seen them, and they're being well cared for.
Who's caring for my little cousins?
We have a daycare center at headquarters. Don't worry. Everything is okay with them.
When will they be released?
Soon. That's all I can tell you.
I think it's ridiculous that old women and little infants are being held in custody. They've done nothing.
I don't want to argue right now. We have other problems.
We have problems? Don't you mean you?
I mean, we have other problems.
That doesn't sound very good.
It isn't.
Oh my God, they found out about us.
Not quite, but my unit's been asking questions about my whereabouts, and eventually they may find out about us.
You vowed never to betray us. You made a solemn promise to be true.
I haven't violated our vow, and I never will. Which is why I'm here to prepare for the worst.
Who would be questioning you? Aren't you one of Israel's heroes?
Well, in these situations, that doesn't count for anything. Nobody really cares about that.
What kind of country do you live in?
A valiant country that is fighting for its survival.
You mean an aggressive country that questions the credibility of its own heroes?
Look, no matter how we feel about each other, it seems that our political differences just keep getting in the way.
What political differences? You have a country while I don't. In fact, I can't even visit my own father. This has nothing to do with politics.
That's not my fault. But if you want, I can see if I can pull some strings to arrange a visit with your father.
You could do that?
Try.
You could try. Well, I could try to fly. That doesn't mean I can do it.
Hey, I'm just one of the soldiers.
That's right. So don't make promises you can't keep or say things you don't mean.
Listen, I mean everything I say. I wish you believed me.
I want to believe you. But I just can't. Not when it comes to my father.
Well, maybe you'll believe me when I tell you we're considering launching an attack on Gaza.
Okay. Now what am I supposed to do with that information?
Keep it secret.
Okay, I will, but when do you plan to attack?
I can't say, and if I knew, I wouldn't tell you.
What are you trying to do? Tease me?
I was making idle chit-chat.
Some chit-chat? Who's the woman here, me or you?
You can't figure it out by now. Maybe we do have a problem.
You really wouldn't tell me?
Sophia puts her arms around Mordecai.
We should stop that.
Mordecai pushes Sophia away.
You're such a phony.
No, I'm not. I just can't share information with you.
You just did, and now you're holding back from me.
God, what do you want me to
The
say?
truth, which is that you really don't care about me.
No, that's not true. I do care about you. Enough to be here with you now. Hey, if I didn't care about you, you'd have never seen me again. This house would have been reduced to ashes.
Things are okay while I'm putting out for you, but if I stop, poof, there goes the house. So I guess I'm your whore now.
Oh my God, what's come over you?
God has nothing to do with this. It's you who's changed.
What, since yesterday?
Yes, since yesterday.
Oh, cut the crap. You don't know what you're talking about.
I know exactly what I'm talking about. Yesterday, I thought you were someone special, not your typical Israeli soldier.
What do you mean by that?
Being pushy, nasty, mean, vicious, and above all, arrogant.
Oh, and you Palestinians aren't that way too? Calling us names and trashing our religion and calling us infidels?
No.
What, is that where you're at?
No, that's not where I'm at. That's where you're at, Mr. Captain Israeli Soldier.
So you're pissed off at me because I'm an Israeli soldier?
No, because you're a manipulative bastard who doesn't mean anything he says.
Women can never figure them out.
That's because you're an idiot.
Stop calling me names.
What are you gonna do? Arrest me?
Look, you got it all wrong. I love you.
If you love me, then show it. By trusting me enough to tell me when Israel plans to attack Gaza.
I can't do that. That's a military secret.
Then maybe I have to reconsider our relationship.
Maybe you'll have to do just that because I can't tell you what you want to know, and no amount of pressure from you will change that.
You think you're hot shit, don't you? But I know better.
You don't know anything.
I know how to get under your skin and make you nervous.
What makes you think I'm nervous?
You're sweating like a pig and you smell like a goat. Next thing you'll be mooing around like a cow.
What do you mean mooing like a cow? I'm a bull and you're a tramp. I've fucked so many guys you lost count.
Angry, Sophia slaps Mordecai hard on the face.
Son of a bitch. You have no idea how I feel about you.
Sophia starts crying. Mordecai rubs his cheek, then starts kissing Sophia repeatedly and rapidly on her face and neck, and starts to unbutton her blouse. When several soldiers burst onto the scene, led by Greenberg, Mordecai and Sophia stop kissing and are surprised and amazed. Sophia screams.
Okay, Captain, the jig is up. Both of you are under arrest. You, be quiet.
Sophia continues screaming. Greenberg slaps Sophia in the face. She stops screaming but continues to whip her.
Arrest them now.
The soldiers separate Mordecai and Sophia from their embrace and place handcuffs on both of them. Sophia offers no resistance. Mordecai struggles.
All right, leave us alone. This is outrageous. What are you doing here? The question is, what are you doing here? After you left the base again, we followed you. And you led us right to this house. The very house that you were supposed to destroy. And now I see why you were being so evasive. You're nothing but a traitor. Who's been conspiring with a spy who's been using you to give information to our country. How could you let yourself be so compromised?
I don't know what you're talking about, and get your hands off me, and leave her alone. We've done nothing wrong.
Mordecai is struggling to free himself. Then one of the soldiers punches Mordecai in the stomach. He collapses onto the floor.
The more you fight us, Captain, the worse you make it for yourself.
Fuck you, Greenberg. I knew you were a weasel and a Judas. Bet you get a medal for this.
Captain, you're in no position to lecture me. From what I can see, you're nothing but a fucking hypocrite who's been cavorting with the enemy while at the same time ragging me for being soft on Palestinians. And maybe I should get a medal for this, you traitor.
Mordecai, are you all right?
I'm fine. What about you?
Shut the fuck up! No more crap from either of you.
Greenberg orders the soldiers.
If any one of them offers any further resistance, You will hogtie them and physically carry them out of here. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Sergeant.
Don't cause me any more problems, otherwise things will only get worse for you. Okay?
When this is finished, I'm going to kick your ass.
Captain, you're not kicking anybody's ass. It's your ass that's gonna be kicked. And I may do some kicking myself if you keep making a fuss.
So this is how you treat a friend.
Oh. So now we're friends. I thought you didn't have any friends.
Don't be so smart, asshole.
Oh yeah. You're the asshole. Not me, you fool.
Well, just keep quiet. Everything will be all right.
Sophia and Mordecai are dragged off the stage. End of scene 6. Defendant's table. Except for Sophia, all are attired in military uniforms. Sophia is conservatively but neatly attired.
Captain Victor Mordecai, you are hereby charged with treason, espionage, conspiracy to commit treason, and espionage and resisting arrest. How do you plead?
Not guilty, sir.
Miss Sophia Ben Amin, you are charged with the crimes of espionage and sabotage. How do you plead?
Not guilty, sir.
Major Levine, is the prosecution ready to proceed?
Ready, sir.
Then call your first witness.
The prosecution calls Sergeant Jason Greenberg.
Greenberg enters the stage and sits in the witness box.
Sergeant Greenberg.
Tell the court what happened on the night you went on a mission to Sahara.
A special operations unit led by Captain Mordecai conducted an incursion into a Palestinian refugee camp to destroy a terrorist cell operating there. During this incursion, we entered a house where we found enemy combatants who were taken into custody. After a thorough search of the house, Captain Mordecai ordered all of us to leave and told me that he was going to do things that he did not want me to witness.
At that point, what did you do?
I urged the captain to reconsider. He did not, so I obeyed and we left, leaving the captain behind.
When did you next see the defendant?
Approximately 10 hours later,
And where was that?
in the situation room on this base,
And what transpired?
Captain Mordecai and I had a conversation, during which time I told him of the command's concerns regarding his unexplained absence.
What did the defendant say?
Objection, sir. Hearsay.
Overruled, Captain Solomon. This is not hearsay. You may continue, Sergeant.
He became evasive and refused to explain his actions.
Then what happened?
The captain became very agitated and threatened me with bodily harm, and finally threw me out of the room.
When did you next speak with the defendant?
Approximately 24 hours later,
And where did this discussion take place?
in Shuhari.
Why were you there?
I was ordered to track down and apprehend Captain Mordecai after he was found missing from the barracks. Given the captain's previous unusual behavior...
Objection. Subjective characterization.
Sustained. Please refrain from injecting your personal opinion.
Sorry, sir. What was the question?
Why were you there?
Colonel Roth ordered me to find Captain Mordecai and return him to the base. I first went to his house, but no one was home. I then decided to look for the captain in Shuhari.
Why there?
Because I suspected the captain was involved in some kind of activity there.
Did you have any solid evidence to substantiate your hunch?
No, I didn't. I was acting strictly based on the captain's recent behavior and statements made to me.
When you got to Shuhari, where did you go?
To Miss Amin's house?
And what did you observe?
I observed the captain and Miss Amin in what appeared to be a romantic embrace. Then I placed them under arrest.
Why?
Because the captain was absent without leave and was fraternizing with an enemy agent.
By enemy agent, you mean the woman sitting at the defendant's table.
Yes, I do.
That's a lie. He's lying.
2 court officers grabbed Sophia and forced her to sit back down.
The defendant is ordered to cease and desist from any further outbursts. If this happens again, you will be found in contempt of court and could be removed from this room. You may proceed.
Thank you, sir. What caused you to believe that she was an enemy agent?
According to Army Regulation 21-3, subsection 6, all civilians found in hostile territory are to be treated as enemy combatants unless and until proven otherwise. So based on that authority, I made the arrests.
How did the defendants react?
Miss Amin was cooperative, but Captain Mordechai was resistant and had to be forcibly subdued.
I am finished with this witness.
Cross-examination, Captain Solomon?
Yes, sir. Sergeant Greenberg, did anyone ever threaten you with punishment for having left Captain Mordecai alone?
Colonel Roth warned that I could be subject to court-martial, but he never followed up.
I didn't ask you what Colin Roth did not do. I asked that the last part of the witness's answer be stricken.
So ordered. Just answer the questions. You may proceed.
So you were under some kind of cloud, weren't you?
What do you mean?
You were in trouble with Colonel Roth, isn't that correct?
I guess I was.
Well, were you or weren't you? The question requires a yes or no answer.
Yes, I was.
So when you went on the mission to find Captain Mordecai, you already had some animus towards him, isn't that correct?
That's not correct. I still consider Captain Mordecai a friend.
But that didn't stop you from abusing your friend, isn't that right?
I was just following orders.
Which were?
To find the captain and return him to the base.
So why was it necessary to arrest and beat him?
Because he became combative while in custody.
Is beating up someone the way you normally treat a friend?
No, it isn't.
So maybe Captain Mordecai wasn't your friend.
He is my friend. He just got himself into trouble.
What trouble?
He failed to complete his mission and got involved with the spy.
Says who?
According to my commanders, Miss Amin is an agent for Hamas.
That's a lie. That's a terrible lie.
Quiet. I will not tolerate any further attempts to disrupt this proceeding. Now you control yourself, or I will have you removed from this room. Do you understand? Proceed.
Yes, sir. Now, when you returned to Shuhari and found Captain Mordecai, what was he doing?
He was associating with Miss Amin.
How was he associating with Miss Amin?
They were kissing.
Anything else?
They were holding each other tight.
So from that you concluded that Captain Mordecai had to be detained.
Yes. Not because of what he was doing, but whom he was doing it with.
Oh, so you acted based upon some information you were already provided, not on what you actually saw.
I don't understand what you're saying.
You were out to get Captain Mordecai no matter what. Isn't that true?
Absolutely not.
I'm finished with this witness.
You're dismissed.
Greenberg gets up and leaves the witness chair. As he leaves the scene, both Mordecai and Sophia stare at him. Greenberg looks away.
I'd like to call my next witness.
Who are your next witness?
I call Abdul bin Amin.
Sophia and Mordecai abruptly stand up.
I object!
First, tell your clients to take their seats, and second, on what grounds do you object?
On the grounds that the prosecution failed to provide sufficient notice.
Sir, until 5 minutes ago, we had no idea that the witness would be available to testify, and his testimony is absolutely critical for proving the charges.
On what matters germane to this case will the witness testify?
The witness will corroborate the charge that his daughter, the defendant Sophia bin Amin, was in fact a spy for Hamas.
Well, that's not true. I wasn't spying for anybody. What have you done to my father?
I warn you, young lady, one more outburst and you're out of here.
Sir, this is crap. The defense is being blindsided.
Watch your language. Objection overruled. Witness may testify.
Mr. Court Officer, bring in the witness.
Court officer exits the stage and returns, escorting a middle-aged man, neatly attired in a suit, projecting an aura of confidence and self-assurance. He is a man who is not easily intimidated. The man takes the witness chair.
You have already been sworn in, is that correct?
Yes.
What is your name?
Abdul bin Amin.
Are you here voluntarily?
Yes, I am.
Are you currently being detained?
No, I am not.
Are you related to the defendant, Sophia bin Amin?
Yes. Sophia is my daughter.
Is she in the courtroom at this time?
Yes, she is.
Please point to her. What do you do for a living?
I am the Deputy Minister of Finance for the Hamas government in Gaza.
And prior to today, when was the last time you had contact with the defendant, Miss Binamin?
Last night,
By what means did you have contact with the defendant?
By telephone. She called me.
What did you talk about?
Oh, my daughter was very upset over having been arrested and denied being a spy.
Did you believe her?
I object. Pure speculation.
Objection overruled.
I didn't know what to believe.
How often do you and the defendant have contact?
approximately once a week.
And what would you discuss?
Well, the situation in the West Bank and the Middle East in general.
Ah, so the defendant was active in Middle East politics.
Not active, interested.
Just interested?
Yes, nothing more.
Isn't it true that the defendant was once a member of the Hamas Youth League?
Yes, she was, but that was several years ago.
And doesn't the Hamas Youth League preach hatred towards Israel?
That is pure fabrication.
Isn't it true that the Hamas Youth League promotes terrorist acts targeted against the state of Israel?
That is categorically untrue. In fact, I must protest my daughter's incarceration. She is innocent and is being held hostage to extort concessions from my government.
Fuck you, Major Levine. This is all bullshit. Sophia and I love each other, and she's no spy. That's all crap.
Don't say anything else, Father. This trial is a joke. A sick, perverted joke which is trying to frame Mordecai and me and discredit Hamas.
Court officers rush over to restrain Sophia and Mordecai. A fight ensues. There is pandemonium. Mordecai hurls his chair at the judge. Abdul rushes over to Sophia and punches one of the court officers. There is screaming and yelling and cursing.
Order in the
Long live
court!
Hamas! Get to the
Order in
Zionist
the
pigs!
court!
The commotion escalates as the scene ends. End of scene 7.
Scene 8. The place, the courtroom. Order has been restored. Both Sophia and Mordecai are shackled, with guards standing beside them. Levine and Solomon are also in the room at their respective tables.
The disturbances that occurred yesterday were an affront to the Israeli judicial system. The defendants deliberately tried to disrupt these proceedings for political purposes. But they did not succeed. After considering all of the evidence, the court finds defendant Victor Mordecai and Sophia bin Amin guilty of all the charges, and each are hereby sentenced to 20 years imprisonment without the possibility of parole. However, in light of the defendant Mordecai's distinguished military record, I order the sentence to be suspended. Further order the defendant to be discharged forthwith from the military service. Said suspension to be revoked immediately if he again violates the law. As for defendant Sophia bin Amin, in consideration of the emotional factors in this case, which may have clouded her judgment, the court orders that her sentence be suspended, that she be immediately deported to Jordan, and that she be barred from return to Israel or any region currently under Israeli jurisdiction for 10 years. Said suspension to be revoked immediately if she again violates the law.
The judge addresses the court officers.
You may unshackle the defendants. This trial is over.
The judge bangs the gavel on the table, gets up and leaves the courtroom. Mordecai and Sophia are unshackled, and the court officers leave the courtroom. Sophia and Mordecai embrace each other and then embrace Solomon. Levine is gathering up her papers and shaking her head, signaling disbelief and disagreement with the court's verdict.
Well, I'm out of a job. I don't know what I'm going to do. Army was my life.
I have to go back to Jordan. I have nothing for me there.
At least we have each other.
Mordecai and Sophia embrace and kiss, while Levine and Solomon look on.
Miss Levine, you have 1 hour to get on the bus that will take you back to Jordan. If you miss that bus, you will be arrested and charged with the contempt of court and will immediately begin serving your sentence.
1 hour? Oh my God, I have nothing.
How will I survive? I left Jordan because I had no one there, no job, no family.
Don't worry. I have some friends in Amman who will be able to help you. Also, there's a bunch of reporters outside to get their stories. By the time they're done with you, you might wish you'd probably be in jail.
Some friends in Amman, you say?
Here we go again. You think I'm a spy too?
Levine smiles and turns away.
But I'll join you in Jordan.
That may not be a good idea. An ex-Israeli soldier may not be received well in Amman.
Listen, I'm not leaving Sophia. And if she has to return to Jordan, I'm going with her.
Jordan will not grant you a visa.
Sophia begins to cry. Mordecai and Sophia embrace.
Don't worry. Well, let's get out of here. We'll figure something out. Nothing will stop us.
Mordecai and Sophia leave the courtroom hand in hand, followed by Solomon and Levine. End 8. Scene 9. Sophia and Mordecai appear alone on the stage and address the audience.
Well, if you're wondering whatever happened or became of Sophia and me, well, good news. We lived happily ever after. After that farce of a trial, Sophia never went back to Jordan. We decided to take our chances with being caught and going to jail by staying in Israel. For a while, we stayed in Tel Aviv incognito, and after things cooled down and we got our paperwork together and greased a few palms, and Sophia strategically flashed her cleavage at some government officials, we managed to get visas and immigrate to, oh, where else? The good old US of A, where we opened up the first restaurant in the United States specializing in Israeli-Palestinian cuisine. We call our restaurant, and hold on to your hats when you hear this, Sophia's Place. Yes, I know the name doesn't sound very original, but hey, we like it. And besides, Sophia does the cooking. No idea she was such a great cook. Her specialty is a combination falafel knish with a lot of spice. Oh yeah, customers love it. As for me, I'm the maitre d' and handle the takeout orders. So things have worked out well for us. But more importantly, it's amazing our relationship has survived, which is a testimony to the power of love and good sex. Keep a relationship going strong, and which has inspired me to write this poem, which I now want to read for you. The title of this poem is Voluptuous. A woman is called voluptuous. What does it mean? What does it stand for? Is it a compliment, or is it a put down? The word evokes feelings of sensuality and sex, of opulence and physical pleasure, of basking in the sun and reclining on a divan like the ancient Greeks and Romans depicted in Hollywood movies, all senses being gratified. Pleasant thoughts indeed. But the woman is more than just a source of pleasure. She's more than just what society has conditioned her to be. She is a lioness, a tigress, eagle, and hawk, whose life transcends the quest for creature comforts as she strives ever forward in her search for knowledge, breaking free from those constraints that relegate her to the status of a silly fool who's meant to give pleasure without question and dutifully respond to the whims of others who wish merely to satisfy their primeval lusts.
What a beautiful, charming poem. Mordecai, you really are a ladies' man. And that's why I love you.
Feeling comes from the heart. And also from my hormones, which is what got us into trouble in the first place.
Sophia smiles and nods her head up and down in agreement.
Thank you, you big hunk of a man. I've composed something special too. A song inspired by you, which I will now sing. Mordecai, oh Mordecai, I love you more than I can say. Mordecai, oh Mordecai, I love you in so many ways. I love you because I'm a woman. I love you because you're a man. I love you because I'm lonely and because you got inside my pants. Mordecai, oh Mordecai,
Mordecai, together we'll love and we'll live. Mordecai, oh Mordecai, together we will always have bliss.
What a wonderful song. Oh, and to all the bureaucrats and the politicians who've done their utmost to mislead the public, screw up the world, rip us off, and make life hard for all of us. We're alive, we're well, and we're in love!
The end.